Hello, my name is Alexander Gray, and for my final project I created a modular kit for interiors. The idea for this modular kit was a tavern in a tree, so a lot of wood had to be used on the trim sheet. One of the biggest challenges for me was trying to capture the characteristics of trees and the bark in a tileable wall, something I had a lot of trouble with and had to do a lot of trial and error to get something that was decent. The trim sheet was made with Maya ZBrush and Substance Painter. The trim sheet originally was a lot of stone and a lot less wood, but since changing to the tree tavern idea, I swapped out those. Other than the door, window frame, barrel, and lights that are holding up the crystals, everything was made using one trim sheet. For the door and the window frame, it's a combination of the trim sheet made for this project as well as the trim sheet for my research project. I did end up having another crack at a 3D coat for hand-painted textures. The one that turned out really well was the crystal that's used for the lights, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. Just had some time to tinker with it and do my own thing. The bottles didn't turn out too well, sadly, but I guess that just means I need some more practice with 3D coat. The total number of building pieces I made for this project was 14. That's for all the walls, floors, and roofs. While laying out the modular pieces, I realized there were some inconsistencies in some of the meshes due to how the walls were formed. So I needed some way to break up the pieces. I realized I could actually use the corner piece I made to break up the walls and make the inconsistencies less noticeable, which actually ended up benefiting the room, I feel like. Because the whole trim sheet consisted of wood and mainly brown color, I wanted to add a little bit of color variation. So it's not much, but I added a gradient, which you can see at the bottom. These are the research videos I used to help me on the last two projects. A lot of them are from Stylistation and ZBrush, but there's Stylistation, ZBrush, Polygon Academy, and GATS 3D.